Morning, folks. Bob Stein. I'm on Highway 438. I'm heading to Arcola, Mississippi. Randy Hutchinson asked me if I'd ever filmed Arcola, Mississippi, and I know I have, but I couldn't find it. I must have deleted it sometimes in the past. But anyway, Arcola, just like a lot of these Delta towns, the reason they exist is because of the railroad. And at the end of the Civil War, in 1865, only 10% of the Delta was populated. The rest was a wilderness. General Grant, in his quest to take over Vicksburg, Mississippi, to allow the Union gunboats access to the whole river from Vicksburg to New Orleans and above, laid waste to a lot of these Delta towns. So by the end of the Civil War, half the land had gone back to the state of Mississippi for non-payment of taxes. That stayed until the 1870s. And then there were two large land sales, both to railroads, in the late 1870s. One was to the Southern Railroad, owned by ultimately J.P. Morgan, a financier in New York. And the other one was bought by basically the Illinois Central that started a new railroad, the Yazoo and Mississippi Valley Line. When they bought the land, they had no locomotives and had laid no track. So the Delta became a beehive of activity with the railroad tracks being laid. And that's why you have all these Delta towns. Every plantation was a railroad stop. And if you weren't on the rail line, then you were either out of luck, or I think in some cases the town would move to adjacent to the railroad. But anyway, cotton was king, and the Wall Street financiers saw that the Delta soil was just, it was tens and tens of feet deep with rich soil, whereas other soil around the country was maybe, the topsoil was maybe 10 inches of fertile soil. So they saw the Delta as being a gold mine for raising cotton. And cotton was king because we didn't have all the synthetic fibers that we have today. I think maybe, I'm just speculating, back in the late 1800s, it was either cotton or wool. So there was a huge, huge market for cotton. And the Mississippi Delta had the best land for growing cotton. We will be in Arcola in a few minutes. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hit that like button and please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Driving the Mississippi Delta. And we will see you next video.